Hi, I'm Stella from Stella Hughes, and you're tuned in watching Kenny from Kenny Live.
So here I have with me Stella, the designer of Stella Hughes shoes. So you are the designer of the shoes that the models are wearing today at Trèfle's launch party.
Stella Hughes. We go by Blue Bottoms, and our tagline is "Walking on Water" because I represent the Virgin Islands, just like Kristen. You know, we have the blue pattern. The inside represents a little bit more something of a surprise. We have the inside cushion, and we also have the Hughes bottom. Yes, we do.
So you were telling me that the bottom color is just like the pictures that they have posted of the ocean and everything. It actually has this specific color to it.
Yes, it has a specific ocean color grade. We have the turquoise. I have a next one that has the three colors. This one is a little bit more multicolored on two blues, but I normally use three with the other shoes because, you know, when I have the boots or I have the other pumps or the strappy sandals, that's something I definitely put into it. But I say since we have red, I don't want to overdo it. Let me just use a little bit close to home, which is the two tricolors, like on the pictures Kristen has over there.
So when did you get your start in designing shoes?
I actually was an intern for the first 3 years, and then I came up with my collection 2014.
And who would you intern with?
I interned with David Aaron Siskin and Reed Evans. They're actually like 20, 30 years in the shoe game. They did shoes for Elizabeth Taylor. They did shoes for Princess Diana, you know, the more frou-frou people. Something definitely caught my eye, and I told them I wanted to intern with them. I knew how to sketch, but I didn't know so much about fashion at the time. I learned as much as I could.
That's awesome. And he brought you to Italy?
Yes, he took me to Italy so I could learn the fundamentals of shoes, leather, materials, all that good stuff.
Well, the shoes are beautiful, Stella. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Here I have the designer herself, Kristen Frazier. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. Congratulations on the launch of your summer 2017 collection. This is big.
It's a lot going on. I'm excited.
That's great. You should be. So the name of your collection is Evo. Can you tell us what that stands for and what was your meaning behind the title?
Okay, so EVO stands for Eccentric versus Original. It's something that I wanted to play on because I just felt with this particular collection and because my prints are very vibrant and loud, it tells a really strong story, and it's supposed to help empower women, encourage women, and just strengthen them in their everyday journey, not just during summer, but like all year round while wearing my products. And so the prints speak to that, and I wanted to just really encourage people to really come out in their personalities, and whether I wanted to dress up, whether they want to dress up and, you know, use the prints and make a bold statement, or if they're already bold, just keep being bold and wear the product. Either way, just to empower women.
That's awesome. And I think that definitely sends the message. I see the print. As you can see what she's wearing, the print is very bold, very bright, vibrant. You know, I love it. So tell me, who are your role models in the industry?
Okay, so I have quite a few. I'm going to talk about the Caribbean first, and then I can come to the U.S. Okay, so within the Caribbean, I met awesome designers. You have Robert Young, who's been a designer for over 30 years. He runs a company called The Cloth out of Trinidad. I look up to him very, very much because his concepts and his designs that he comes up with every single season, it's just amazing, mind-blowing, and the stories that he tells, it really intrigues me, and it really encourages me to keep going with what it is that I'm doing on my end. And then you have people like Kimya from Kimya Designs out of St. Vincent, who's just very vivacious. And one thing I love about her is her persistence with her collections and her just really being a go-getter. So that really encouraged me to keep going with my company. And then when we swing to the U.S., I love Tory Burch. I just love everything about her, the different foundations that she has, all the collections that she does, and just the diversity of all the collections that she does throughout her home, sports, even her very blog. I look up to stuff like that, and it encourages me to keep going. So I aspire to be like all of those and more. So.
It's great. Never limit yourself. That's what she's saying. Never limit yourself. Never. So you have a big product announcement tonight. Can you tell us what that is?
I can. So one of the things I wanted to do for this particular collection, I really wanted to add more fashion accessories to my line. And what better way than to add like a cell phone case? Everybody's on their phone nowadays. Everybody. So I thought it'd be really cool to reach out to U.S. recognized brand Otterbox and just, try to convince them that it would be cool to work with them and just to work with them in terms of getting my new prints and collaborate in that way. And they said yes. So, we're launching officially the prints. I have one here. Yay. Yeah, this print is called Lines. And then, of course, the dress that I'm wearing is a secondary print called Caribbean Hues. And so they decided to collaborate with me on that way and come out with my Symmetry Series case, which will be launching very, very soon, with the 2 prints. So we're doing fashion meets technology type thing. That's what we're going for, and I'm excited to release it.
I'm excited for you. That is so big. Congratulations. So you've had major success with your line so far. Beyonce has wore your line before. Blue Ivy, she's wore the 284 for girls. Essence has featured you. Chrisette Michele was an ambassador last year. She was the face, and now Otterbox is partnering with you. How do you feel?
I mean, I think because I'm so engulfed in work, most days I'm just like going. But like when I actually sit down, take a minute and breathe, I smile and I thank God for like all the blessings, because there's no way I could do it without him. I'm still a very, very small company with less than five people working with. So my hats are a lot. So it's just a blessing, and I'm more than elated right now. I'm a little tired, but I'm still excited about it. It's a blessing.
Yes, you are an inspiration to a lot of people out there, let me tell you, including me. So thank you so much for talking with me. You guys heard it here first on Kenny Live. See you next time.